Hello, everyone. Just waiting for Caitlin. There she is. I'm excited to introduce our next speaker. So we have Caitlin here from Ordergroove. She's a technology partnerships manager. Ordergroove and ShipBob partner to create a seamless subscription journey. So Ordergroove subscription software encourages repeat purchases, while ShipBob ensures every subscription order is bundled correctly and delivered on time. So with that, I'll pass it over to you, Caitlin.
Perfect. Thanks, Krista. Just going to share my screen here. Perfect. So I'd like to thank everybody for attending our little session here. My name is Caitlin, as Krista mentioned, and I'm the Technology Partnerships Manager for Ordergroove. I manage our tech partner and platform relationships. So I'd like this to be interactive. Obviously, we have Eric in the chat here as well, here to answer any of your questions. But if you do have any follow-up questions, please feel free to reach out to us at hi@ordergroove.com. We're also around on LinkedIn if you wanted to give us a follow for any of our daily e-commerce tips and tricks relating to subscriptions here. We are starting way here. Okay. So today I'd like to go over who Ordergroove is, go over our Cyber Week expectations. We're going to dive into a little bit of subscription data, and as well as share our 4 best practices for 2024. And then if there's time, we'll save some time for a little bit of Q&A as well. So who is Ordergroove? Ordergroove is the leading enterprise subscription provider for subscriptions. We really believe that putting the relationship between the customer and the brand is at the center of our platform. So I feel like when you are a subscriber, you're the most loyal, you're the most revenue generating, and you're the most important customer group to that retailer. Ordergroove truly puts that relationship between the very important customer and the retailer at the center of our platform. It's really, truly the way that we've built. So we started serving enterprise about 12 years ago. We're natively integrated to all major platforms while staying platform agnostic. We're the category leader in the space, holding 7 patents. We are truly built for enterprise, and that's at the core, providing a reliable technology for the fastest growing D2C brands. As you can kind of see here, here's a glimpse of our customers that we have using the platform. So this goes from anywhere between subscription first brands like Dollar Shave Club to your household brands sharing multiple verticals like P&G, Unilever, Walmart, etc. So there really is some notable brands that trust Ordergroove with their subscriptions. A little bit about us, we believe that the center between your customer and the brand are at the heart of all e-commerce. We are the kind of most reliable subscription provider out there for D2C brands, and we are truly built for scale. These are a few of the pillars that were built on our platform. So we're built for performance. We have accelerated enrollment features to boost retention and average order value. We truly provide the best-in-class subscriber experience. We have integrated checkout and frictionless subscriber management. We truly make it easy for you to manage your subscription through our merchant portal. We also are built on flexibility. So we are truly built for scale. We're developer friendly. We are API first, and we truly are built for innovative and personable custom experiences. As I mentioned, we're built for scale. So we're really built for customers or for retailers that are growing with their customers, anywhere from about 10 to 25 million for mid-market, and then above up to about 4 billion in GMV. So what are our Cyber Week expectations? Heading into Cyber Week 2023, many merchants were uncertain how this year's sales event would play out. So the major cause of the uncertainty was for inflation. Not to mention this again today, but for instance, inflation was up 3.2% year over year. So leading up to the event, the expectation was that the consumers were going to be a little bit more price conscious. There's data to back this up as well. So 29% of shoppers reported a lowered budget for BFCM because of inflation. Ordergroove found that Cyber Week expectations played out as expected. So shoppers with less budget still wanted to purchase items, but were exceptionally motivated by deals this year compared to recent pasts. So how does this affect the environment for subscriptions? Subscription sales jumped 63% compared to Cyber Week 2022 and 171% compared to 2021. So Ordergroove believes is based on about 2 factors. One, subscriptions are extremely well positioned to meet consumer demand for deals. Subscriptions are typically paired with an ongoing discount that can be anywhere between 5 to 30% off, making them the best way to shop with the brand. Subscriptions have also grown in popularity, making deal hunting shoppers much more willing to opt into a recurring relationship this Cyber Week. So, US subscription e-commerce sales are expected to actually reach 43.13 billion in 2024. So, let's talk about specifics here. One, subscribers are spending more. So while shoppers are still a little bit price sensitive, subscribers are willing to spend money. This is apparent with the average order value this year. Overall, AOV increased about 20% this year compared to last. The reasons why AOV increased are a bit multifaceted here. So inflation, obviously, we don't want to keep talking about it, but it is the whale in the room that nobody can really ignore. So to some degree, it affects the AOV growth. However, AOV year over year has outpaced inflation, meaning other factors were influential. So in recent years, brands have increasingly turned the average order value to lifetime value extension to combat market concerns. So merchants are relying on AOV boosting subscription strategies to help drive the average order value lift this year. So what are these strategies? There's about 3. So bundling is more important than ever, which helps shoppers create a more personalized boxes to match their needs. 2, merchants are using subscriber data to offer personalized one-click for click-on add-ons. 3, we've also seen merchants tap into subscribe more, save more strategies, where consumers are getting a higher incentive for the more subscriptions that they enroll with the brand. So we've actually found that Black Friday was the superstar this year. In years past, Cyber Monday has had the biggest day for subscriptions, but this year was a little bit of a different story. Ordergroove compared Black Friday and Cyber Monday data to determine which was the best for subscription sales. We actually found that Black Friday was the rock star. So Black Friday subscription orders increased 76% year over year compared to Cyber Monday's 25% year over year growth. Also, the largest numbers of subscription orders occurred on Black Friday, with a 30% total subscriptions created on the day compared to 27% on Cyber Monday. We actually looked into this, and our hypothesis is that price-sensitive shoppers were smart with their limited budget and scoped out their top purchases and deals in advance and were quick to purchase those items as soon as the deal went live. The redistribution of sales across both Black Friday and Cyber Monday also demonstrates that shoppers are no longer differentiating the days between Cyber Week and understand that subscription deals are pretty consistent throughout. So who are our heroes here for Cyber Week? We actually found that 2 verticals did especially well this year, which are pets and beauty. But pets reigned supreme in terms of subscription growth. So pet brands saw about a 35% increase in subscription enrollment, 47% increase in subscriptions purchased, and a big 74% increase in AOV. As a result, pet subscriptions revenue skyrocketed by 123%, which is just huge. The pet vertical does offer incentives, but rarely actually large discounts. So for that reason, we're actually seeing pets consistently perform well during Cyber Week. The more surprising factor is that the level of average order growth for these merchants is actually highlights the money-conscious shoppers that were willing to pay actually more for their furry friends. The other winning industry of the year is beauty, which continues to be the Cyber Week favorite for subscriptions. So the industry saw a 32% year-over-year increase in new subscriptions and actually 23% increase in average order value. Beauty is often a frontrunner for Cyber Week subscription growth, offering luxury items in replenishment models, and this year was no exception. So what drove these results? Brands that employed Cyber Week subscription best practices actually saw the best growth. So what are those best practices, and how can you bring those into your 2024 year? One was launch a big pre-event push. So before a promotional event, it's key to identify what products have the highest conversion rate for enrollment. Weeks before the event, be sure to activate a promotional multi-channel campaign to one-time shoppers who have previously purchased those products. 3, be sure to actually focus on campaign messaging on the key benefits of a subscription, including the discount and value of that subscription. The convenience is actually not of reordering, and any additional incentives and rewards are associated with it. So 2, always align on pricing discounts. It's extremely important to always make sure that subscriptions have the best discounts offered, especially during promotional events like Cyber Week. Make sure that you apply site-wide discounts on top of existing subscription enrollment incentives. So for example, if your subscription normally offers 5% off, but your Cyber Week promotion is a 15% discount wide, your subscription at minimum should be 15% or even a 20% discount just to stand out. A little pro tip is if your subscription solution enables it, please be sure to take your subscription to the next level with segmented specific incentives to create more personalized and unique offers in the enrollment and increase retention. So 3 would be to entice VIP incentives. As I mentioned earlier, subscribers are your most valuable customers. So we really want to do is evolve your subscription pass into a real VIP experience. Entice more subscribers to enroll by making your subscriptions more than just transactional. Increase your enrollment and reduce churn by giving subscribers VIP access to unique content, gifts, early product access, and earn intention or retention awards. So please be sure to promote these and added benefits across your outreach and your website. We also want to make it easier to buy more. So this is probably one of the most important best practices to enable. It's important that those who enroll in a subscription during a promotional period can still add on one-off items to their subscription order with one-click upsell capabilities. So after all, one-click upsell increases subscription over average order value up to 36% on average. So for those who are already subscribed, make sure that they can easily adjust their subscription orders and frequency to coincide with promotional events like Cyber Week. This lets them take advantage of any discounts and saves on shipping costs for both your subscribers and the merchant. Last is retain longer with prepaid. If you're already up to take your subscription experience to new heights, look towards prepaid subscriptions. With so many price-sensitive shoppers, prepaid subscriptions are a great way to let shoppers opt into lower discounted pricing for longer periods of time. So prepaid on average increases lifetime value by about 8%, which is quite huge compared to the standard transactional shoppers. That's it for us. Thank you so much for your time. As I mentioned, if you do have any questions, please feel free to reach us at hi@ordergroove.com and feel free to follow us on LinkedIn.
Thanks so much, Caitlin. I was definitely one of the pet shoppers and beauty product shoppers this Black Friday, so that totally resonated with me. If you guys have any other questions, I know Eric has done a great job answering them in the chat, but if there are any others, throw them in there, or you can head over to the Ordergroove booth as well. And we do have a prize winner, so congratulations to Paul Deemer on winning the $50 gift card, and the ShipBob team will be reaching out directly to get that over to you. Thanks again, Caitlin.
Thanks for having us, Krista.
Bye.
Bye.